Well, thank you. It's such a pleasure to be here, this wonderful space filled with all these wonderful people. Thank you guys so much for filling up the space with your awesomeness and your good, as you said, your good vibes. My name's Alicia Stockman, and as my not at all AI chat GPT generated bio says, I'm from Utah. Utah's a beautiful state to be from. It's a beautiful place to live. Ironically, though, I've never written a song about it, per se. But you know what I have written songs about? It's Texas. You guys have a good thing going on down here. I mean, you guys are just churning out great songwriters like it's your job. And you have these beautiful places like the Hill Country, and you have these beautiful towns like Amarillo and San Antone. And they sing really well, and we have towns in Utah called Tooele and Laverkin. The town I live in is called Heber. Like, come on. What does that rhyme with? I'm still working on it. I'll get back to you next year with a song about Utah. All right. I'm changing my song prompt. But speaking of towns with weird names, this is a song inspired by a town in West Texas called Marfa. It used to be in the song, but too many people were like, what is that word that you're saying? So it's like, but now that we all know, it's about Marfa. Well, inspired by. Train used to stop here, now it just barrels through. Twice a day and once at midnight. Well-timed reminder of the West being one. I guess that puts me on the winning side. I live in a house no one can afford. It costs too much to leave or to stay. I got a few friends, we hang out and talk shit and get drunk on the scent of this place. And the wind asks nicely to get the hell out. We dig our heels in out of spite. That shimmering will of a jerkwater town to outshine its own street lights. This town is a movie, a slow mystery. I won't give the ending away. We got all that we need in our own Dairy Queen, and enough mind to keep it that way. And the wind asks nicely to get the hell out. We dig our heels in out of spite. That shimmering will of a jerkwater town to outshine its own street lights. Sometimes that train knocks me right out of my dreams. The clamor of steel runs between me and sleep. It always lasts longer than you think, long enough to question everything. And the wind asks nicely to get the hell out. We dig our heels in out of spite. That shimmering will of a jerkwater town to outshine its own street lights. That shimmering will of a jerkwater town to outshine its own street lights. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. I wrote a song for my best friend. And my best friend's name is Patty. Her full name is Patricia G. Cakes. And her favorite hobbies include chasing butterflies, burying socks in the backyard, and following me into the bathroom to watch me pee. If you happen to have a four-legged best friend, or perhaps a tripod, I don't know, this song's for you. Hey, little dog, I've got a question for you. Who's a good girl? That's right, it's you. 'Cause you tell me when UPS is at the door, and you're right behind me cleaning all my crumbs up off the floor. Well, you've got me wrapped around your little dew claw. You make a California king seem small. If it's been a rough day when I come home, you make me feel like I won the Idaho Powerball. Oh, little dog, you make this house a home. You're right by my side. Wherever I roam, you're the best friend there ever could be. Dog, you're a big deal to me. Little dog, you're a big deal to me. Well, I'm not perfect, but neither are you. Like that time you puked in my favorite shoes. For all those times I threw your favorite stick. Well, instead of coming back, you rolled in cat shit. But I promise to share all my snacks with you. Peanut butter, popcorn, potato chips too. On one condition, that you must oblige, that you keep my feet warm on the coldest night. Wherever I roam, you're the best friend there ever could be. Oh, little dog, you're a big deal to me. Little dog, you're a big deal to me. When your time comes to cross the rainbow bridge, well, I hope canine Jesus scratches every itch. I'll always hold a piece of you in my heart. Plus, there's the dog hair on my sweaters, in my bed, and in my car. Oh, little dog, you make this house a home. You're right by my side. Wherever I roam, you're the best friend there ever could be. Oh, little dog, you're a big deal to me. Little dog, you're a big deal to me. Oh, little dog, you're a big deal to me. Little dog, you're a big deal to me. Thank you so much. Has anybody out there heard Walt Wilkins' song, Dogs, Man? If you haven't, look it up on YouTube, because it'll be worth your time. And you will cry, so bring some Kleenex. Well, my name's Alicia Stockman. Thank you guys so much for filling this room with your wonderful presence, and Surfa for putting on such an amazing event. I got one more song for you. I was going to say 11 and see if the sound guy lost his mind, but we'll just do one. This song is on my forthcoming EP, which I have yet to set a release date for, but I promise I'm going to get around to it. It's on its way. I didn't bring any merch or anything. I have a very fancy laminated QR code in the back, though, and 3 koozies to the first 3 lucky winners. But this song, it might not be about Utah specifically, but it's definitely inspired by the scenery. This song is called The Moon in the Mountain, and it was written on a very beautiful, snowy, moonlit night in the Wasatch Mountains where I live. My name's Alicia Stockman. Thank you guys so much for having me. Soul of the mountain, she laid silver kisses on his shoulders. Though the mountain hungered to hold her, her song fed his soul. The mountain studied the curves of her face, for when storm clouds and thunder intruded, and gravity tethered and rooted their long distance hearts. Ooh, there are some things that time doesn't touch, when forever is barely enough. The mountain loved to surprise her with bouquets of rose-colored evenings. She would rise as the sun was just leaving to fall once again. And by day, their longing grew painful. At night, the passion was reckless, till the sea and the stars became jealous of their endless romance. In low tides and high, when the world comes between them, their devotion, it doesn't ask why. Ooh, there are some things that time doesn't touch, when forever is barely enough. When forever is barely enough, it's barely enough. Thank you so much.